So I just tried African Dream Bean, and I did just leave my body, but I can't fully say that they're linked, but they could possibly be if you want to try. So let me explain what happened, right? So at 11 o'clock, right, I get my African Dream Bean inside the mail. More like 10 something o'clock, but I smoke it at like 11 something, you feel me? I get my African Dream Bean inside the mail, right? It's 11 something, you feel me? I'm trying that, John, right? So I scale up about, no, not about, exactly a gram of this extract. So it's a white powder extract, right? 200x extract. You feel me? Scale out a gram of that and a gram of a very popular herb that we all know. So I mixed those two and I started smoking that mug. You feel me? I'm like, okay. First two hits you definitely feel. So I'm like, okay, I feel like, nying, nying. You feel me? I feel nying, nying. Now you probably don't know what the fuck that mean. That's what it felt like to me though. It felt like nying, nying to me. You feel me? I'm like, okay. And as I'm just doing it, it's like I'm getting I wasn't it's like you high, but like it's like a weird I had like a weird sense of clarity and clear headedness. It was super like weird and like kind of peaceful, but you definitely are in a different state than if you were to just smoke like let's say marijuana or like some other herb. Like definitely dream herb has a certain like feel to it. And not gonna lie, it doesn't seem like a state that'd be good for leaving your body, to be honest. I was actually told by some of my spirit guides with Ryan Cropper that none of the herbs would actually help me, which is kind of funny because the herb I smoked this herb then leave my body and shit. That's what was funny about it. It's kind of ironic, but anyway, you feel me? So like I said, this is at 11 o'clock, right? It's like 11 something going on to 12, right? Towards the end of it, it hits like 12 o'clock. You feel me? So once I get done smoking it, right, I go outside to meditate inside the sun. And my energy definitely feels like different. It's like it puts your energy in a certain state already. You feel me? That you could change it for sure, but it doesn't want to naturally change though. You feel me? Like it's just in that state. You feel me? And it feels very like for me, it felt very calm and peaceful. Like it was just like I felt just like very clear and shit. You know. But as I was like doing other shit, like certain thoughts were popping inside my head, like not even bad or like anything like that. It's just the fact I don't know. It's just I was no longer clear headed. I was like just thinking rapid thoughts. You feel me? Not like there were any good or bad thoughts. I'm not saying that's the fact that like the thinking felt like it was like normal thinking. You feel like how I would normally think type shit. You feel me? Like I don't know. It didn't really feel that part didn't really feel anything different, right? So I get to my room, right? After I eat and shit. I ate at like 12 o'clock and shit. You feel me? And my plan was to digest all this food, work on some shit, and then I would do all this shit till like 6 o'clock, then leave my body. But what happened was I get inside my room and shit. I meditate for 30 minutes trying to digest this food and shit like that. You feel me? I fall asleep while doing that shit. I wake up after the timer goes off. I'm like, holy shit, that felt super fucking long, and it wasn't. It was like 30 minutes. And then because I'm off the herb and shit like that, like, so it's like it's not hard for me to like usually I could stay up for that long. Like it's not hard. I can meditate for like an hour and not fall asleep easy, you feel me? But like I fell asleep within like 20 minutes to 15, 20 minutes and shit, you feel me? But anyway, I wake up, I'm like, okay, I'm still a bit tired, so I shouldn't be too up at 6 o'clock when I astral project. I should be fine, you feel me? But I was still like super like lazy and shit. So like I didn't work on nothing. I just stayed inside the bed for about 15 more minutes and stuff like that. You feel me? Timer goes off again and shit like that. I'm still tired. So at some point I just lay on my back and shit after getting a text at 1:47. So this starts at 1:47. I lay on my back and here's the biggest part of why I think I really left my body and shit like that. So I learned that when you try to get energy, right? The first step is to let go, right? Open up and let go and relax. When that happens, right? You don't just stay open the whole time. If you do that, you'll get drained when you wake up. After you open up and relax, right? You feel energy come inside your body. Once you start feeling the natural flow, you become more aware and you channel that flow inside your body and shit like that. But it's like you're still relaxing as you do this shit. And I felt that feeling exactly. You feel me? And I've actually done that before unknowingly. Now I just know what the fuck that actually is. You feel me? So I'm feeling that shit. It feels good as fuck. I'm just doing that shit. And at some point, it's like the experience just starts. My back starts pulsating. It feels like I'm in sleep paralysis, but I can still see my roof and shit like that. And I peeped like, hold the fuck up. In this state, when I feel like I can't move and stuff like that, right? I'm usually already somewhere else. So I just got the fuck out the bed because I was already somewhere else and shit like that. It was hard at first because it was like, because my psychology was like, nigga, you can't move, but I actually could move. So I just got the fuck out my bed and shit like that. And I went and I transported so many fucking dimensions and shit like that because I was trying to get to Africa. You feel me? I didn't go. I think I should have just went outside because when I first left my body and shit, I couldn't open my door. It was locked, and my door doesn't have a rail. It was just locked, and I couldn't. I didn't know why. Well, I ain't gonna say I didn't know why, but like I didn't know why. Like there's no lock on my actual door. It's just locked and shit. You feel me? Every dimension after it was unlocked, and I should have went outside and tried to find a spirit animal like my lion or my elephant, you feel me? But I didn't do that. I was trying to just go straight to Africa, which was not working and shit for one or two reasons. Either somebody or someone was supposed to take me to Africa so I could find this pink rock I'm supposed to find, you feel me? Or I couldn't fully like eject my body and shit. Cause as I would transition, right, I would feel pulsing like going up my. It would be if my back was about to fucking break, bro. Literally, like my shit was going crazy. But it would like stop at a certain point. It wouldn't like fully go up and out my head. So maybe that's part of it also. I'm not fully sure. You feel me? But yeah. So does African dream being help you astral project? Who knows? If it does, I would say. So I smoked it at 11. Got done at 12, left my body at like 150. So, so I smoked at 11, which is 11, 12, 1, 2, about 4, no, 11, 12, 1. So about, do it, if you're going to try it, I would say smoke about 3 hours before trying to leave your body and see if it works, because that's how the fuck I did it. I think that math is right. I don't fucking know. And I don't feel like fully examining that shit. My psychology is not for that right now. I don't feel like thinking hard at all. I just got the fuck up from leaving my body and shit. My psychology is a bit different. Okay? All right. Peace.